Oh, shit. Here we go again.
And I promise you this, above all else, I'm going to be more obnoxious, more overbearing, and I'm going to make you all learn to love it because you'll have no choice. It's time!
Welcome to the Probably Wrong Podcast. Tony, Mike, Dave. The boys are caffeinated and aggravated, and we're about to take it out on you.
We're back. Ah, damn it.
Did I mess something
What'd
up?
you do?
Nope, I forgot to make my drink. I just got water.
Well, why don't
Plain
you go
water.
make a drink? I'll take it over with Dave.
It's all right.
All
It's
right,
all right.
all right. I'm going to enjoy mine.
It'll throw my whole thing off.
Yeah,
you
all
know?
right.
Yeah, this was slow tonight. It just popped up.
I didn't do anything different.
Well,
So, how about that Patriots win? It's like I don't even want. It was so long ago. It's like
Yeah, it feels
I was
like
going to say, it
years
feels like
ago.
it was so long ago. Did they play this week? I mean, you know, you get all the talk as like, it was the Jets. Who cares? It was an easy win. That's all
couple
I
drop
keep
balls. It
hearing.
could have been a little different.
A Thursday night win is a Thursday night win. A win is a win.
win is a win,
And
yeah.
a Thursday night win, when people are coming to... You find that hilarious?
A win is a win, and a Thursday night win is a win. Is
well,
a win.
But people get banged up on Sunday. That's why all these Thursday night
Yeah,
games
they
are
do.
crap. You know? Yeah. So I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, I'm not going to look too deep into it. And you know what? It's a division game, and it's a Thursday night win, so it's a win. We're going to count it as a win,
Right.
Dave.
Because a win is a win.
Win is a win.
And when a win is a win, a win is a win.
just
And
keep
sometimes
adding
when
up.
it's not a win, it's still a win. But when
Even
it's
if
not
it was
a win,
one of those
it could be
shitty
a win.
foreign
and it's not a
games,
win.
it's, you know, it's a win. A win's a win.
Yes.
So I don't know what to say about it. The Jets, they suck. They don't have a quarterback. They just suck, and I enjoy watching the Patriots win. I do. I'm sick of hearing the chatter like they're 9-2 now.
9-2.
9 wins. And it's like, well, their schedule is easy, and I know I said it at the beginning of the year. They had a soft looking schedule so they could win these games. Most of their games are winnable games, but now it's like you're looking around the league and like there isn't really a completely dominant team out there.
It's Patriots and the Rams.
The Eagles are winning, not like you would expect from the Eagles.
I can't remember if I said this to you or someone else earlier. The Eagles right now are reminding me of the Dodgers, as in the fact that
Going through the motions?
going through the motions, and you have that
Get
fear
to
that
the-
they'll turn it up when they get to the playoffs.
Because talent-wise, they're better than everyone else.
and health-wise,
Yeah.
everyone's there.
Can I say something about the soft schedule that everyone's talking about?
I think it's bullshit, but go ahead.
Before the season started, we all said this looks like a softer schedule.
Yeah.
And the experts were predicting 6 wins, 7 wins, 8 wins. Right? And we knew it was a soft schedule, and they were off by a mile. So now the experts are criticizing them for having 9 wins.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. When you knew it was a soft schedule, you had them winning 7 games.
But for all the teams winning, I think we talked about this last week, it's a soft schedule for everybody.
For everybody.
Because
Because
the league
everybody
is down.
sucks. Everybody sucks.
There's no
Reminds me
huge
of
win.
the American League this year in baseball.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, nobody was great. Everybody was like, kind of mediocre.
This effort had 11 wins.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You did.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, I remember saying, I have them at 10 wins, but I don't feel like they're a 10-win team. I felt they're a 10-win team because of the schedule. This team's better than I thought.
Okay, speaking of that, I mean, we're all rah, rah, rah. Can we talk about something that I found a little bit negative with the Patriots?
Okay.
That I think could potentially, if they do make it into the playoffs and we play some better teams.
Stephon Diggs get on a boat again?
No. I didn't realize how bad their red zone defense was. And then when I start looking at the numbers and realize that the opponent scores 72% of the time, which is almost dead last other than the Giants.
I was going to say opening drive scores
Yeah.
because I feel like every team scores on their opening drive against them, like a touchdown.
Well, can I take a positive out of that? They must, because they're winning these games, and a lot of these games aren't super close, they must not be allowing people into the red zone all that frequently.
But when you get there,
When
You get there, you score.
right.
when you look at the list and how they go, all the teams for the most part that are better records are higher in the league. And you look down the bottom. I think I have it right here. I know the Giants were 30. The Patriots were right behind them at. So the Giants were 31. The Patriots were right behind them. Giants were 32. Patriots 31. Cincinnati 30. Dallas 29. Houston 20. So they're not.
Yeah.
And basically, it's looking at the numbers is once you get into there, it's a given. And then you're looking at it, the percentage should actually be higher because I guess one of them there was a penalty or a sack and it pushed them out to the 22 and they scored on the Patriots.
Well, keep them out of the red zone.
Yeah, and that's what you look at it and this is where it comes in. All right, they're playing a lot of crappy teams and they still have that.
Right.
So that's something I think of when you go into the playoffs.
But does it have how many times they've allowed people into the red zone?
I mean,
Because if they're with all the crappy teams, that means they're probably not allowing teams into the red zone as much as other teams.
well, you figure the Giants are, Cincinnati is, Dallas is,
Those
Houston
are all
is,
crap
Jacksonville.
teams.
Exactly, and they're mixed in with them. The top of the echelon this year is Denver. That if you get in there, they're only letting you score 35% of the time. Number 1 is Denver. Number 2 is the Rams. Number 3 is Philly. Number 4 is Minnesota. Number 5, is Miami.
Miami. Wow.
I think Miami, though, you get a lot of home run plays against them. So it's just,
Yeah.
I just look at that and it's when you look at the soft schedule and you're looking at these crappy teams and they're scoring, I'm like, crap. If you get in the playoffs and you're playing, if Mahomes gets in there, if you're playing your Allen, even if you're playing like your Taylor with I'm not afraid of Daniel Jones, I'm afraid of Jonathan Taylor in that end zone, in that offensive line they have, and Tyler Warren. You get guys that you can't allow them.
I'm just wondering if that's a little bit of a skewed stat.
Well, what do you think last year was?
I have no idea. Last year they gave up.
They were at 63%.
Yeah.
They were much better last year.
Well, they're much better, but people scored from all over the field on them last year.
Yep, and it's really away. The New England Patriots at home, they only give up a touchdown 85% of the time. On the road, it's 54% of the time.
A lot of numbers.
Yeah. And then I look at it, they give up 24 passing TDs down there.
Wait, they gave up 85% of the time they gave up a touchdown at home?
When you're in the red zone.
So they're worse at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, they were worse at home than away.
I blame that on our terrible fans for not getting loud enough when they're in.
I blame it on Paul Connors.
Help that defense out.
Right?
Paul
Scream a
Connors
little
is the
bit.
only one we know that has season tickets. Well, the only one that is part of this show that has season tickets. So he's not doing a good enough job as a fan.
Paul should be a lot louder.
No, he's really loud in person. Get to the game, he doesn't say a peep.
Nah, he's
He's half in the bag. Actually, he doesn't drink
he does.
anymore.
No, I was gonna say
he doesn't
like
drink
he's-
anymore. Good for him.
Maybe he's calmed down too
No,
much.
no,
He's just
I was with him watching the Dodgers Game 7, and he was loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hasn't calmed down at all.
It's Bob Roxburgh chimes in. It's something like 26 times that they've led a team into the red zone and they've scored. And, yeah.
Right.
I just look at the talent. I'm like, we should be better than that. And then I didn't realize. So getting caught up in these games, the Patriots, it's their pass defense. They're 26 in the yards per play that they give up in the pass defense, 21 yards per game. The 21st in the league is yards
You're
per
breaking
game.
out a lot of numbers. I think
know.
you're
Well,
confusing a lot of the people here.
You're
and
a
I'm
big
a
math
numbers guy.
That's why I figured
Yeah,
tonight
yeah.
I'm going to bring some numbers for Tony.
Yeesh.
Yeah, they give up chunk plays, like wide open receivers. Especially, Drake London tore them apart.
Yes.
So, they've given up some points to some talented offensive teams.
For years, though, right? The Patriots' bread and butter is to let you get whatever you want between the numbers. And then the defense, you tighten up. It seems like that's gotten a little bit away from us
Different
with
team,
these
though.
teams.
Different team. Different coaching, different team, different players. So,
Yeah. You know what? That right there was the Dave DeShula analysis.
yeah, so it's hard. I hate when people compare.
Different
like,
team, different players, different
coaches.
years,
Yeah.
different
I hate when
jerseys,
people say,
different
well, this is
quarterback,
what the Patriots do.
different draft picks.
That's not what the Patriots do. This is a completely new team this year. And I hate when people say that. Well, the Patriots have always done this. It's a whole new squad.
And was it Edelman? I think it might have been Edelman and Gronk talk, and then they were like, Vrabel, what do you compare him to? And they said, he's like a combination of Belichick and McVay. And I was like,
Wait,
that's
what?
a weird, like, yeah, the Belichick thing I can get
see.
because he played for him and he learned a lot from Bill.
Maybe McVay because a little bit more of a player's coach.
Maybe right?
That's
what they meant. Yeah,
like the hot ass of Belichick and the little bit of give as a player's coach with McVay, because it seems like McVay is one of the guys.
Yeah, that I can
see that.
Yeah.
Why are you guys so against that?
I mean, you guys.
No, you were.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the comment.
I mean, the Belichick thing is like you see it.
Yeah.
He played for him. He learned a lot from him. He was here for a while. The McVay thing. That's probably the only thing you can really think is the player's coach type.
Yeah, kind of young, kind of like in it with them.
Yeah, I don't know where else the comparison would be.
I don't think there is a comparison. I think Mike Vrabel is his own. I don't have any comparison for Vrabel. I don't. I look at the Vrabel's coaching style. I look at everything about him, and he's not McVay. He's not Bill Belichick. It's Mike Vrabel. I
understand that.
But you know what I mean? Like, I don't.
The way he goes about things, he's a very intelligent football person. Like, even when he was playing, he would diagnose things, pick things apart just from watching video, and and those are the things that a good coach can do, a good player can do. And not everyone is good at that stuff.
So let me ask. So you take Sean McVay, you credit the Rams' success offensively to Sean McVay, right? I don't credit New England Patriots offense to Mike Vrabel.
It would be May and McDaniels.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
I think what they're trying to say is McVay is kind of like in it with his team, right? Kind of like similar in age. And I think Vrabel is too. He waits for people after every win, which is 9 of them, hugs every player, and they come to him on the sidelines. It feels like it's much different than Belichick in that way. Belichick wasn't hugging guys, waiting for the whole 50-man roster to walk by him and hug them.
Only time I ever saw him hug any of his guys is when they had a trophy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe that's I can see that, but I don't think coaching style is the same. Go.
One thing that I completely forgot about, getting it back into all those numbers when the red zone defense and something else that's going to hurt them going forward is Bob Rogsberg reminds me here that Milton Williams' injury.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
So
it's going to be a tough one. So
he was a big part of
the run
stopping.
4 games.
Yeah,
and you have Cincy, New York, Buffalo, Baltimore. That's 4 tough games.
But they have a bye in there too.
Yeah, but it's not out 4 weeks. It's 4 games.
Oh, okay.
So you got to miss all 4 of those.
All right.
If it was 4 weeks, then you sneak him in against Baltimore if he's healthy. But it's 4 games that he's out, which sucks. But you should still take care of business for most of these games and have him ready for the playoffs. It's been a great free agent acquisition.
I'm just reading Sean Hampy here chiming in. Josh McDaniels didn't let Mac Jones do his thing. He held him back when he was on the Patriots.
Sean Hampy. Can I give you my favorite Sean Hampy story?
Go ahead.
Sean Hampy was one of my students.
Yep.
And he lived, I believe, in a group home. And he came in one day. His hair was a mess. You could tell like he had a day from hell or a morning from hell. And I was tough on the kids. And he came in. He had already sworn at the principal, told her to F off. And then he comes into class. He starts reading me the riot act, like swearing nonstop. And I just stand there waiting for him to end. And then he paused for a minute. I said, "Are you done?" And he goes, "No." And he dropped about 10, 15 more F-bombs my way. And I said, "Now are you done?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "All right, grab a seat." And that was my favorite Sean Hampy story of all time.
I really thought that Hampy story was going somewhere with Mac Jones.
No. I used to bust his balls because he's a big LeBron fan.
Yes, he was chiming in here earlier about LeBron James.
Yeah, and I made the desktop calendar one of Dirk Nowitzki when the Mavericks beat him, and he was bullshit. Maybe that's why he was mad at me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean Hampy, one of my students. Yeah, love it.
So looking ahead to
And Mac Jones sucks. Let's be honest. Happy.
Nicholas Cataldo chimes in. Belichick is old school coach similar to Lombardi. Vrabel is new school friend like. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
But with some old school left in him, right? He's not Gerard Mayo. Where
No, there's still hints, but I wouldn't. It's still kind of new school. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes. But do you think any of these players want to cross Mike Vrabel?
No, because they're winning.
But even if they weren't, like, I think it's different crossing Mayo.
I'm
Mayo soft.
trying to think if I can remember any outburst, even when he was in Tennessee, even when they were losing.
I don't know if I'd want to cross. Think so. And if you did, it's probably going to be like kept on the wraps, and I don't know if I'd want to cross that guy.
Because he is one of the guys. Because if we heard early from training camp, or even like with Will Campbell when he was, he was getting right in there mixing up with these guys.
And he broke up a fight on his birthday, right?
Yeah, but that was the big thing with Will Campbell. That Will Campbell put him on his ass.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Vrabel made him.
But I don't like the comparison to Belichick isn't about old school, new school. I think it's a comparison of the intelligence of the game, like knowing the game,
knowing defenses,
knowing different. Yeah, it's his intelligence. He's a very intelligent coach, which it's tough to find in this league. I mean, look around the league. There's so many bad coaches in the league that are just ruining players.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it last week with Mr. McDermott.
Even like clock management, like. These guys can't do clock management. It's unbelievable. Like, you play video games, you can do clock management. Like, I don't know what these guys are doing out there.
Andy Reid is one of the best coaches in the NFL. Will go down as one of the greatest. And he is one of the worst at clock management.
I think he's gotten better
because of Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
No.
But that was his claim to fame, really, was that
he'd
find a way to blow the game with the clock management at the end. He even did that in the beginning of his career with Alex Smith, I remember.
4 straight NFC championships with the Eagles, and
it boggles my mind because you're sitting there at home, call a timeout. You're like, how do we know as fans? And these guys are getting paid millions of dollars, and they have no clue.
All right, we're all over the place.
It's all right.
Let's look ahead to the Bengals. No Jamar Chase. I think we all have this. I think this is the most confident I'm going to be in a Patriots win.
I might change that. No Jamar Chase. Flacco is injured. Burrows took all the snaps today.
Burrow's not playing yet.
That was what was said yesterday. He took all the snaps today because Flacco was injured.
Yeah, but Flacco's been injured. We talked about this weeks ago.
Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be, I hope Burrows isn't playing.
I don't think he can play yet because the 21-day practice window isn't open up to this weekend.
All right. They were talking about it on the ride in.
But he opened... when did he open the 21-day practice window? We talked about it last week.
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
So maybe Flacco was just taking a day off and Burrows was getting all the reps.
I don't think he can be activated yet.
I don't want to see it. I'm glad Chase isn't playing.
I would like this. I honestly would like to see.
Yes, but I want to see what I want to see what the Patriots can do.
I want the number 1 seed and right? Like,
well, I'm not a Patriot fan.
I want the number 1 seed and I want home field throughout.
Yeah.
I do not want to play Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Flacco having one of those games where he throws for 450 yards.
Yeah. As a fan,
we don't have
to worry about the Bengals in the playoffs because they have a very long road.
Right, but I don't want to see it this week because that's a potential loss.
Yeah. Jay Field just chimed in. Pats are -7 this week.
-7. Ooh.
All right.
In Cincinnati.
Yeah, which Cincinnati is not a very good home team. They're not a very good team at all.
I wonder what it would have been if Chase was playing. 4.5?
Yeah, with Chase is a guy that, man,
what an
I lost
idiot
so much
on him, and then for just
so much respect for that guy.
I love Chase, and you're gonna spit on the guy
and then lie about
it. You know that there's cameras everywhere. And I hate
HD. If this was like 1982, camera's a little fuzzy.
The one thing that I don't understand about this, right? I get it. You spit on a guy, you're suspended, right? Why didn't Prescott get suspended? Because there was plenty of HD cameras before of him initially spitting on...
Did the other guy spit on him?
Jerry Jones.
But he spit...
Back?
Dak Prescott spit first.
Oh.
And because it didn't hit him, remember Prescott was like, I was spitting at the ground, but you watched all the HD footage and you're like, he spit at him.
You're walking towards each other. Yeah.
So I just find it funny that...
Yeah, the NFL has done this for years. Yeah. They play favorites, and it's a quarterback. It's Jerry Jones. It's America's team, the Cowboys, America's team that everybody hates.
I mean, they're on TV every week. and no one wants to watch them.
Yeah, who's their backup? Dave DeShula? Nobody wants to watch that. Be a nightmare.
Joe Milton, maybe?
All right, back to the Bengals.
Actually, I'd watch it. Okay.
It's Joe
yeah,
Milton.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we just keep running off to the different directions.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
we forgot our meds. We forgot our ADHD meds.
I would have liked to have seen a Gonzalez Chase.
You're going to see a
matchup.
Gonzalez Higgins, but you won't. Dave, no matter what I think we've noticed more about this season than ever is Gonzalez does not stick with the guy all day.
No, I know.
I would love it. And again, like I listen to Ty Law all the time on EEI, and he was like, we were from the day where we would want and we demand
the best guy.
The best guy.
Yeah.
We'd stick to the best guy.
Is that a coaching thing?
He at this point he's like, I get the coaching thing, but as Gonzalez, you got to be a man about this and say, I want him.
Who's the alpha in the room, Vrabel or Gonzalez?
Right, but even Ty Law talked about this before. Like I had to go up to Belichick.
Yeah.
Like I had to step to Belichick. And then he listed the other day. He listed all like the top quarterbacks of his division. I mean, in his era, and like look at these coaches that these guys had to step to.
Yeah.
And you got Vrabel, who's a coaches, and then you get Gonzalez.
Gonzalez is a little soft.
That's what they was
not soft in the way he plays, but like his demeanor is a little soft, right?
Yeah.
I could see Ty Law being pissed. No, I got to cover this guy, and Belichick kind of giving in, right? Yeah. I don't see Gonzalez doing that. It's just, it's different, right? A lot of these athletes now, we talk about Tatum. I know we're crossing sports, but imagine KG in the way he would talk to a coach in Tatum. Completely different, so I like Gonzalez, but he doesn't have that like Boston fire that we love.
And that's like this week would be the perfect, like put him on Higgins.
Yeah,
let him just stay on Higgins the whole time.
Yeah.
Shut him down.
Yeah,
and then
they don't have anyone else.
No.
That being said, he's covering Higgins and he's going to shut him down.
Yeah. And talk about with the Bengals and how we all just basically said the Patriots. Nicholas Cataldo chimes in. He goes, "Miami is horrible this year, but look at the last 3 weeks. Anything can happen."
Yeah.
So you're 100% right, but
that's the thing.
Sunday.
They're not horrible. They're not horrible. They have talent.
Miami.
They have one of the best running backs in the game. They had, Hill's gone now, but their receivers to start the season, you had two pretty good ones, Waddle and Hill. Their tight ends have been decent. Their offense is pretty good. Tua's not a horrible quarterback. You can't say they're horrible, but
we broke it down last week. I mean, stat wise, Tua is better than Josh Allen. Stat wise, not eye test,
passing stats,
not eye test,
passing stats. Because Allen has probably
eye test will tell you something else.
Touchdown runs. But Miami's biggest problem, honestly, is their coach. He sucks. And they don't realize it. For some reason, they think this guy should still be here. They should have fired him weeks ago. And someone else could have turned this team around. But they don't. So I thought he'd be gone by week 6. That was my prediction earlier.
All right, since we're all over the place today, let's go all over the NFL.
All right.
Jay Fields chimes in. I think Bob said something earlier about these guys. Let's talk Denver Broncos. Jay Fields chimes in with his latest comment here. Denver is the best team in the AFC.
Defense is really good.
Defense is really good.
Is
Bo
amazing.
Nix has got balls. It's because the end of the game. I mean, how many other than Caleb Williams, Bo Nix is taking his team down the field and putting them in position to win.
Yeah,
and that's something that I want to see from Drake May, but we haven't been in that position.
Yeah. And that's another reason why I want the number 1 seed. You don't want to play a playoff game in Denver.
In Denver, right? They're very.
So you guys can all have that chase matchup. I don't want it.
I'd like to see Bo Nix put together a full game.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's that guy. I don't know if he's that guy.
Their offense isn't.
But he's that guy
great.
when if they're down. I mean, you watch the fourth quarters in Bo Nix, and it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, if he could put a full game together, it's almost like he's taking it off. You know, like whatever.
You see too much inconsistency throughout the game, and then when it comes to crunch time, he's
nails.
Yes.
So, and then you got a defense like that.
That defense is great.
Ooh.
And they did it without Dobbins, which, a lot of teams have had to do it over the years without Dobbins, but he's had a great year this year. He's actually stayed healthy until this point. So they had to go with Harvey, which I watched a lot of that game, and Their defense is just stacked.
Fast.
Yeah.
All over the place.
I mean, their D-line, they get after the quarterback without... they blitz, too, but when they don't blitz, those guys are still getting after the quarterback.
Right. And we talked about it last week, Dave. I think you brought it up with the Chiefs. Like, that was kind of our measuring stick.
Yeah.
To see. And
it's a huge win.
And he beat them. And they've been close. Last year, I
think they had one off the upright, right?
They had either a missed field goal or a blocked field goal at the end of the game that would have won it. So, yeah, I mean, they've had their... It's tight when the Broncos
are we potentially seeing, because everyone talks about how it's a down year and it's a soft schedule, are we seeing maybe the next batch of good teams kind of like rise? Patriots, Denver, maybe Chicago with that new coach and a young quarterback?
It's
like, because we keep saying it's a down year, but maybe this is the beginning of the new teams.
Could be.
Right? Because if Denver is as good as they look, and a quarterback that gets better.
This is 2 years in a row for them looking. The last year was
a second-year quarterback.
Yep.
Patriots have a second-year quarterback. Chicago Bears have a second-year quarterback. Maybe this is the Chiefs taking a step back and other teams taking a step or two forward.
Right. Because you look at the Bears and Caleb Williams once again does it again.
Right. And a good offensive coach, too.
Yeah.
So.
And it's another guy that if we could get consistency, we've seen a few times this year where he was pretty consistent the whole game, and you're like, wow, this guy, woo! But still, at the end of the games last week, they were down, and he brought him right up the field, the field goal, and you're like, holy!
I think we forget these guys are still second year in the league. 4 or 5 years in, maybe we see a little bit more consistent play, and maybe we see these being the better teams.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously the talent's there with them. Doesn't have an offensive line, which could get him killed at some point. There's a few games I've seen him just running around like a madman, and he's fast, but
eventually,
it catches up to you.
Yep.
Jaden Daniels, with a dislocated elbow a couple weeks ago.
But I think Caleb is built a little bit more than Jaden Daniels.
But you get caught running around, and anything can happen.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the offensive line is definitely a weak point for the Bears. They play a really good defense. They might struggle, but he looks good. You can't take it away from him. They're winning games.
And they have what the Patriots potentially have, too. A coach and quarterback combination for the next 10 to 15 years. Working together.
Young.
Going to be here. It's good.
Something to build
good for the league, too.
And Chicago has an owner that's willing to spend.
Unlike us.
He's willing to trade draft picks to get.
He spent last year. He did. He spent last year.
So
see if he does this year.
And so we started off right there with the Broncos, and I think a little bit of a statement win. Not a little bit. That definitely was a statement win over the Chiefs. How about the Rams? Talk about a statement win over the Seahawks.
Was that in Seattle?
Statement win?
Yeah, they were both 7-2. They went in there. They completely made them turn the ball over 4 times. And then they, as a team, your guy, who are you talking about? Oh, Verse was the defensive player there?
Yeah. Stud,
I think we were naming offensive players, and you were over here last week going, Verse.
Very fast.
He had a hell of a game.
Yeah. But I think the Rams are up there. Like, I think the Rams, I mean, they won the Super Bowl a few years ago. I don't think I
just think the Rams were one of the teams that we talked about it last week. They also have taken advantage of, we'll do quotation marks, a soft schedule. And we said, you know what, you're going against the Seahawks, who are red hot, who are also 7-2, and they did what they needed to do.
Yeah, that's
you got Stafford at 40 years old playing like
he's not 40, is he? He's 40.
I believe he's 40.
No way.
When the hell did he get drafted? 2010 somewhere.
He's not 40.
Is he? I think he is 40.
What year did he get drafted?
I'm not positive. You Google.
I'm looking at right. He's 37, Dave.
37. Right. So that is still a little bit older.
Super young. All right.
Super young.
Yeah. Hey, good for him though.
I mean, I think he was contemplating.
He was drafted in 2009, the number 1 pick to the Lions.
Wasn't he contemplating retirement?
Yeah, he played Little League baseball with Clayton Kershaw. Yeah. They're buddies. That's how old he is. Kershaw's done.
Justin Elwes chimes in.
Oh, boy.
Atlanta took Penix over him. Yeah. Yep. I know.
They took Penix over.
Reverse.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know.
Especially after they signed the quarterback, too, right?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
It's not more than I can say. I didn't even. Falcons not even on the board this
Verse
week.
Was the 9th pick overall, maybe? Elmwood? 9th pick overall?
No. Was he the 9th pick overall?
because
know.
because Penix went 8.
Yeah. So,
JJ McCarthy
10?
10. Yeah.
Rams didn't pick till later, and he was still there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's typical Falcons move. That's what they do all the time. You know, look at Kyle Pitts.
And for whatever reason, the Rams, I believe, have the Falcons' first round pick this year. And now it's going to be like a top 10 pick because their quarterback's out.
Yeah.
It must suck to be a Falcons fan.
It's been 30 plus years.
Yeah. They're almost like the Jets.
No, I've been to 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, all right. I'll give you
When
that.
I say I mean the Falcons have been to 2 Super Bowls.
Yes.
The Rams haven't even tasted one.
When Jets fans say, well, we've won Super Bowls, it's like, come on, you weren't alive when they did.
Yeah.
They don't count anymore.
Yeah, you weren't alive when those ones happened.
All right, so wow, we're running through it, and I want to get to
Good stuff, though. The NFL is hot right now, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they eat up our show.
yeah, it's great.
So-
It's great.
We'll get back to this. Yes, Jay Fields, I understand Arthur Blank is a loser. We'll move on, and we'll go right into the
Oh, all right.
And now, the Coach's Corner
you don't wanna
with
talk some
David
hockey?
Nishulo.
Come on, you do.
Bruins second in the division, right behind Detroit by 1 point.
I know you're excited.
I am because they're pretty good.
they're
I
pretty
wish
good.
Swayman had
Okay.
a little bit better showing against the Hurricanes the other night. And I know you're probably going to blame the defense, but
I don't think it was Swayman at all. But okay, did you watch the game? No. Yeah, second period didn't leave the Bruins zone. They did not leave the Bruins zone.
yeah, make some stops.
He did.
Yeah.
30 of them.
There was only 28 shots.
No, there was 30. There was 32 shots. Gave up three goals.
That's your $8 million a year goalie.
They got shellacked by Carolina. They were sleeping in the second period, or they're not a deep team. McAvoy's out. That hurts their D. They've got some injuries on offense, or forward players. I shouldn't say offense, but once again, I don't know if you saw this the other day, but another one of Sweeney's first round picks gone. They waived him to go to
and
Providence.
he got picked up by Calgary. Yeah.
I'm sure he's not going to be a stud in Calgary.
Yes, I said
but-
wrong. He made 29 saves. Sorry,
Yes.
I said that wrong.
So, and I think 16 of them were in that period. Yeah, Carolina is they're a workhorse. They're one of the better teams. Colorado is just a juggernaut. Vegas. I don't, just because the Bruins are second in the division, I don't put them in the class of any of those teams. I think you put them in a 7-game series with any of the top teams in the East, they'll get crushed. They're playing hard together.
Yes, because we don't have a goalie that can stop those shots.
I know you keep taking shots at the goalie. They don't.
Hey, I can't. He was playing better. He helped them get to number 2 in the division right now.
They have one stud on the team.
We talked about that last week. Pasta's their one stud. He's got and I know last week you talked about you got pasta, and a bunch of average Joes, but you do. I mean, come on. Would you? I wouldn't put Geeky as an average Joe.
You can win games like that. No, he's above average.
Yeah,
but you can win games like that. But you get into a playoff series and you're not. You're not. You might win one game in the series. So I'm not getting excited about this team.
I like to see them win. Sorry. And I have no faith.
A win is a win.
I have no faith in them losing and drafting correctly, regardless. So can we talk about people drafting correctly? I want to move past the Bruins.
Well, I was going to say if they're able to get that number 1 pick, they may get one of these type players.
A Connor and a Celebrini type player.
Yes.
So I mean, I know how Justin Elwood chimes in. Can we please acknowledge Connor Bedard?
We have.
We have. I mean, Dave has said forever he's undersized. He can't change that. Right now, playing excellent. Him and Celebrini both had hat tricks the other night. Connor Bedard right now, number 4 in points, 29 points. Celebrini and what's his name? McDavid are tied with 30 points.
Right.
So, I mean, we talk about the future of this NHL. These two,
They're very bright.
yeah. And I know what's his name? This year they're talking about he's supposed to be in that category, the
McKenna.
number 1 pick.
Gavin McKenna.
Do we really think that he's in there?
He's getting pooped on a little bit right now because I don't think he's playing great in Penn State.
Yeah.
But the talent is still the talent. So he might be having a tough time in college. He's playing with.
So that's the Bruins. This guy, they'll finally get the number 1 pick. They're going to take this guy, and he's going to blow.
Yeah, he won't make the NHL.
That is it. That's
He'll
my
be playing in Providence.
That's my fear with the Bruins. And I know everyone's like, "Oh, tank," but my
Be
fear
like
is
Jamarcus Russell.
they're going to get there, and we're going to be all hopeful, and this guy's going to suck.
Wouldn't that be something?
He gets here and he forgets which stick he uses. Am I a lefty or a righty? I don't remember.
It's like, remember Taylor Hall?
Yes, I still remember Taylor Hall.
how hyped he was, and we ended up not getting that pick, and we took his
Tyler
Sagan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Hall ended up. I mean,
They're both still playing.
They're both still playing, but he was supposed to be the next great thing back then.
Yeah.
So
I think going back to that, he would have been a better fit with the Bruins, but I don't think it would have mattered if we had got either one of them. That team winning the cup that year was just
right.
They just had it. But the future's bright with these two kids. I mean, Bedard's talent. I've said it so many times. And Justin, I don't think hears it because he just blocks it out.
You think Justin hates you?
I think so.
Yeah,
The talent is unbelievable. His hands are great. He's a great passer, a great shooter. He's just small, and that's all I've ever my only knock on him is his size. Celebrini
Size matters.
That's what I've heard.
No, it doesn't.
Celebrini's a 6-footer. He's got a little more meat to him.
Oh, I bet he does.
And
Dave.
I mean, Tony going after that meat again.
You said it.
It's all hot and melted over the size of the meat.
He does, yeah. All right.
Can I just say, right? So between Connor and Celebrini, watching them play, who do you find more exciting? I know who I do. I know immediately he sticks out on the ice when I see him.
I think the more exciting player is Bedard.
Okay.
I think the work he can do, stick handling and passing, shoot, fancier. Celebrini just has I don't know. The puck just kind of sticks to his stick. It's hard to get it away from him.
That meaty stick.
Jesus, here we go. He's got a great shot. And the kid's going to score a lot of goals. He may have better talent playing
put it
around
in the hole.
I think the Sharks have done a better job of drafting,
Surrounding
other
him with
players.
talent,
Yeah.
yes. I think they've done a better job. But watching them out there, even though Connor is smaller, there's something about it, especially this year. I think last year, we were all kind of like, is this guy going to be... I don't want to say bust, and I only want to say bust because of how we predicted and what he was portrayed to be, and last year he had a little off-season. But this year, just watching him out there, you notice him immediately. Now that I have the ESPN, I get to see a little bit more of the hockey. It's not like I watch a ton of it, but when the Blackhawks are on, you see him every time with the puck, and you're like, this guy's...
Yeah. Yeah. He spent.
If he could just figure out the way to get thick and meaty like Celebrini, you might have a.
He put the work in the off season. You got to give him credit for that. Some
Jay
guys
Fields
don't.
chimes in. You don't score until you score.
That's right.
Nailed it. But yeah, I mean, this is 3 weeks in a row now. We've talked about Connor Bedard. Is this the Connor Bedard show?
And Justin's still not happy.
No, not at all.
He'll never be happy.
I know. Like I said,
Ethan
I think
chimes
he
in.
just hates me.
It's all about the meaty stick. Always has, always been. It is. I know, that stick handling.
Did he tag Tony in that?
He's sweating. Woo, he's
The meat sweats.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right.
Well, there's our hockey minute.
Oh, that was a fun segment. Maybe I should have stayed in the bathroom for that one.
No, I think you added entertainment to that.
Yeah.
Celtics won 3 straight. Still suck.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm having a hard time watching these games personally.
Oh, they're awesome.
Can
Come
I
on.
tell you, last night, Right, I every week I rant about Joe Mazzulla, and every time I watch, I get more and more frustrated. Yesterday, watching the game, watching him pout and piss and moan and storm off at halftime. Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
That as soon as they went to half, he was the first one just storm. I'm like,
Pissed at his team?
who are you mad at? You're the one coaching this.
Yeah.
You're the one coaching this style of play. You're the one screwing this up. You have no one to blame but yourself. Don't be a little spoiled brat.
What
Storming off.
were they shooting too many threes?
Justin, that's pretty funny.
Justin wants a t-shirt. Get more meaty like Celebrini. There we go.
All right.
I don't know what he was mad about.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, we were actually... I can understand, as a Celtics fan, I was upset. This is one of the worst teams in the league. They only have 2 wins, and we're only up by 1 point. But the way that they were playing is Joe Mazzulla ball.
Yeah.
That's why they were that close.
Yeah, I'm assuming they were just jacking up through. I did see a few highlights where it's last year with a better team. They were shooting a lot of threes, but they were penetrating and finding the open guy, the extra pass. This year, it just looks like they're forcing up threes. From what I've seen on highlights, I'm having a hard time watching these games.
And it's funny, the few games that we've won, and by we, I mean the Celtics have won.
Yeah, we're not playing.
Is the games that they've actually shot less threes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do you not see this? When we're jacking up 50-plus threes, we have lost almost every game.
Yeah.
When we're taking like 30, when we're in that percentage to 30 to 37, taking it to the hole a little bit more, we have a winning record.
But I think, unfortunately, and you're not going to like this, Sam Hauser, all he can do is shoot threes. If he's in the game, that's all he can do. Peyton Pritchard is a three-point shooter.
I disagree with that one.
For the most part, he's a three-point shooter. He's gonna half his shots are gonna be threes. They're kind of coaching Gonzalez and Jordan Walsh to be like 3-and-D guys. Everyone they bring in shoots threes.
That's Mazzulla.
And a little bit of Brad Stevens too.
Brad Stevens,
he brought these guys in. They shoot threes.
We watched the Brad Stevens years. Yes, they shot a lot of threes, but they also dribble penetrated.
Yeah.
And he drew up plays.
Yeah. I don't think Mazzulla can draw up plays like Brad Stevens. It feels like
I've seen his scratch board. Have you seen it?
No.
Next time they go, look at the scratch board.
There's nothing on it?
It looks like, you know how on Charlie Brown Pigpen had the scribbles, the dirt all around him? That's what it looks like his chalkboard.
Do you know what this Celtics team reminds me of? It looks like everyone is playing like Marcus Smart. Like, everyone's just jacking up threes. There's no rhyme or reason. They're forcing threes with... I feel like with last year's team, better players, they were moving the ball a little bit better. I didn't like that they were shooting as many threes, but they were getting more open shots, not just jacking up threes. It's frustrating to watch.
A win is a win.
Yeah.
3 in a row.
Yeah, I know.
They're
They put the whole basket in the basket.
Yeah.
They're over 500.
Yeah. Which I didn't think they would be. So,
But two takeaways from the Celtics. They shoot 30 to 35 threes. They win. Simons plays. Simons plays.
I like Simons.
They win.
I don't know why they don't play him. What's going on with that?
That's
He's probably my
Joe
favorite player to
Mazzulla.
watch on the team. I like the way he plays. Joe Mazzulla. Yeah.
Dink.
Yeah.
Not you, Mazzulla.
I know.
Last thing, we're almost out of it, but I wanted to make sure I got to this tonight. Did you see Draymond Green?
Yes. Yes.
Get the fan calling him Angel Reese, and then him finally getting fed up and threatening the fan, and the fan stepping right to him.
What was he calling? Instead of me bounds, he was calling them green bounds or something like that. So, yeah, that wasn't a good look.
No, and the best, did you see? I'll post a picture when I do the page, when I do the YouTube upload. But when he actually stood, like, I wonder if when Draymond Green went to challenge this guy, I don't think he realized how big he was.
Because Green's what, 6'8"?
Yeah,
so
and
this guy must have been
was staring down at
6'7".
him.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he was bigger than Green.
Yeah.
So he might have been 6'10".
Oh.
So he was probably a player at some point.
And then listening to Green talk about it in the locker room afterwards, I'm like, you pussy. You pussy.
feel
Because this guy got it. This guy was giving it right back to you.
Yeah.
And he threatened the guy.
And as a fan, I feel like that's within reason, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you should talk about people's mothers. I don't think you should talk about people's kids. But if you want to criticize their game as a fan, I feel like that's in play.
Yep.
You know?
You paid for the tickets.
Yeah, and so many people like fans should just watch the game. Like, yeah, they paid. They get to like harass guys as long as you don't cross the line.
No, and what he was calling out, I mean, he had it. I mean, Draymond Green was awful shooting, and all he was doing was rebounding.
Yeah, his own shots.
And fouling.
Yeah,
His own shots. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that's in play.
Yeah.
or should have been at least. But apparently, Draymond Green wasn't having it.
No.
No.
And Draymond Green stepped to him, and good. And I'm tired of these fans when they get stepped to, they cower down.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're gonna talk crap to these NBA guys, when they step to you, step right back.
And realistically, this could end up being a nightmare one day. One of these fans is gonna like.
No, it's like. If I'm talking crap at a Celtics game to Draymond Green, and he steps to me, now he's a towering man next to me.
Yeah.
My
Kick
mouth
him in the nuts.
is still going to be running.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, just hit me.
Just hit me once.
Just hit me,
I'll
you
never have to work for
stupid
Dave
man.
again. But I don't know. I feel like the NBA should do something more about that. Draymond, you can't just stop like stomp onto like the whatever.
Yeah.
The crowd. Like there's going to be an issue here. They should fine them for that, right?
Yeah,
You
because
can't just go up to them.
Eventually, you are going to have a fan that
Blast one of them in the face.
Yeah.
It's going to be a brawl.
Yeah.
The Malice in the Palace all over again.
2.0.
2.0. I love it. Yeah, I love it. Dave, go ahead.
I just feel like this fan kind of, he was like Mike said, I'm waiting for him to make the first move.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hit me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
I think he was smart enough to.
He didn't look scared. He was probably like a Brazilian jiu-jitsu master. He would have wrapped him into a pretzel, broken his neck.
Which would have been hilarious, you know. He gets the one shot, and then this guy just takes him down.
He's part of like the Hoist Gracie family. They're like, oh boy, picked the wrong guy, Draymond.
Yeah.
Not this time.
Well, next week, guys, Ryan will be joining us.
Ryan. Nice.
Are you going to join us for the hour prior?
Probably not. It's I'm not watching wrestling.
Get with it.
Yeah, maybe I'll catch up this week. Maybe.
So make sure you check out next week.
No, you won't.
All right, check you later.
Bye.